How are you? Hope all of you are fine and safe at your home. Students, today we will do the question answer of our lesson, The Trump of Surgery, and we find all the answers which is given from page number 1 to 3. Here students, in previous video I explained you the story of that lesson. So there are some questions given to you, like here read and find out. There are 3 questions, and here in page number 3 there are 4 questions. So we have to find all the answers and write them. Here question number 1 is, why is Mrs. Pumphrey worried about Tricky? Answer: Mrs. Pumphrey is worried about Tricky because he is unwell. She feels that he is suffering from a serious health issue such as malnutrition, as he has become dull and seems to have no energy. Question number 2. What does she do to help him? Is she wise in this? Answer: to help Tricky and to improve his condition, Mrs. Pumphrey starts giving him extra food like malt, cod liver oil and Horlicks between his main meals. She also continues to give him sweet like ice creams, cakes and chocolates. She is not wise in doing so because overfeeding Tricky is worsening his condition instead of improving it. It has made him very fat and lazy. Question number 3. Who does I refer to in this story? Answer: I refers to the narrator, Dr. James Harriet, a veterinarian doctor who guides Mrs. Pumphrey in taking care of her dog, Tricky. Question number 4. Is the narrator as rich as Tricky's mistress? No, the narrator is not as rich as Tricky's mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey. We can say so because the narrator seems fascinated by how Mrs. Pumphrey spends on the well-being and maintenance of her pet. He is unusually surprised by the enriching items she sends for Tricky, as he cannot afford them for himself. Question number 5. How does he treat the dog? James Harriet treats Tricky just like he would treat an overweight and lazy dog. He cuts down his food intake and keeps him under strict observation for the initial days at the hospital. He gradually increases Tricky's food and sets him free for physical activities to improve his health. Question number 6. Why is he tempted to keep Tricky on as a permanent guest? Mr. Harriet is tempted to keep Tricky on as a permanent guest because of the good food and wine he is enjoying it in Tricky's name. He does not want to lose the luxurious inflow of fresh eggs, wine and brandy that Tricky's mistress, Mrs. Pumphrey, sends for her dog. Question number 7. Why does Mrs. Pumphrey think the dog's recovery is a trump of surgery? Mrs. Pumphrey thinks that Tricky's recovery is a trump of surgery because, according to her, his illness was very serious. She was of the opinion that there were very few chances of Tricky's improvement and he needed immediate medical attention. Thus, for her, Tricky's revival without any medication was a great achievement. So here students, we completed the answers which given between the lesson. So you have to write all the answers in your notebook and learn it.